All right, baby, we are back. Mr. Menery in the building. He's actually been living at my house.
I have. Yeah, I have.
He's been there for 3 days.
Yeah.
His ex-girlfriend's been there for 3 days. It's been a reality TV
Paid
show.
great rent, too, by the way. I think $27,000. That's pretty good rent.
And then I got my boy,
Quick to
Michael
change
Porter
subjects.
Jr., Curious Mike's in the building. What's good, bro?
Back with my boy Steiny, man. What's good?
We've kicked it the last 2 nights. We went to dinner twice. All right, bro, I got to ask right away because we both did Europe.
Yeah.
You did Saint-Tropez.
Saint-Tropez and Capri.
And I actually saw this clip that you found out you got traded while on the plane to Saint-Tropez.
Yeah, bro. I was on a plane and how did that go? I'm getting ready to take a nap. 'Cause, you know, when you're going to Europe, you try to like plan it out to beat the jet lag.
Yeah.
So like I tried to plan my sleep so that I would sleep on a plane, wake up feeling good in Saint-Tropez. I'm getting ready to fall asleep and then I start getting a couple texts. So let me see what's going on real quick. I look at my phone and my agent had hit me up and the GM from the Nuggets had hit me up. And I kind of knew.
So it was from a text?
Because they were trying to call, but I was in the air.
Yeah,
so my agent just like hit me.
Yeah.
Urgent.
Yeah.
And then the GM from the Nuggets and was like, hey, can you call me real quick? So I already was like, oh, I know what's going on.
But did you know? You knew you were getting traded, but did you
I
know
knew
where you were
from
going?
those two texts that something had happened. So then I just hit my agent back. I was like, where are we going? Because I already knew what it was. And then
What were the options? Where do you think you could be going?
bro, that's the scary part. Like
You knew you were getting traded,
when I got those two texts, I knew I got traded, but I
That's
had
the
no
scariest
idea
part.
where. So I text back. I'm like, where are we going? Because
Yeah.
it could be anywhere, bro.
I know. I was kind of hoping you.
What would have been worst case
Lakers?
scenario?
Lakers would have been best case, I think. Well, actually, you're happy with the Nets, so I won't say
I'm
that.
happy with the Nets. I think it'll be a great opportunity, but I mean, you just don't want to go to like I feel like a terrible like
City.
Yeah,
right.
so
Because
you don't
but now you're in New York. New York's sick.
Because if
But you don't want to go to the Wizards.
I don't know though, because there's good teams that are in bad cities. It was just I had no idea.
Like, but to live in Cleveland would be, I hate to say.
I already know your top three options: Brooklyn, Heat, or Lakers. 100%. Those would be.
Bro, obviously
okay,
the top three hottest cities.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think those would be my options?
Because I know you love LA, I know you love Miami, and I know
dude's
you
crazy.
love New York,
You been
and
to
they have the
Toronto?
best looking women out of all three cities.
Toronto's up there. Phoenix is up there. If you're strictly talking like
Toronto's actually might be number one. It's weird.
a lot of guys like Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto's
Toronto's a
crazy.
great city.
Yeah, it is.
Great city.
All right, so but are you hurt when you get texted that? Because like you want to ring with them.
Am I hurt? Nah. I felt like it was like a mixture of emotions, like excitement, a little bit of hurt mixed in there. But I felt like I wanted a change of scenery, and I felt like the GM we had met a couple days prior. I felt like he kind of got that vibe as well. And then I know like the last two seasons we've lost Game 7 of round 2. We lost to Minnesota, Game 7, and we lost to Oklahoma City last year, Game 7. And like if we beat those two teams, like last year if we beat OKC, we're probably in the championship, contending for another title. And if we beat Minnesota the year prior in Game 7, we probably would have played Dallas the next round, probably would have beat them because of matchups. And then we would have played Boston in the finals, and that would have been a good series. But, I mean, we were so close both years.
I know.
But, you know, once you lose a couple years in a row, when the goal is championship, then I felt like they needed to
Okay,
switch
let me
them
ask
up.
you this though, because this year was weird. Like Mike Malone getting fired seemed like him and Jokic had some going on. He threw shade at the Joker after, who, by the way, should have won the MVP again. But do you think it was because like you weren't the normal MPJ in the playoffs?
This past?
Yeah.
I mean, I was hurt, man. Like the second game of the first series against the Clippers, I dislocated my shoulder, bro. My AC joint like popped out. You know, it's like a 3 to 4 month injury.
Yeah.
Like, and I was trying to play the next day. You know, and like every game, I was getting injections into my arm. I could barely lift my arm. So then, like, when you're so used to lifting weights before you play and doing this and doing that, and you can't do any of that, especially in the playoffs when it's more physical, it's more high speed. It was pretty tough, but it is what it is. I mean, it's feeling a little bit better now, and everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean?
On the moon, baby. The MoonPay astronaut is back. Ethereum's at 4,200. Bitcoin's at an all-time high. Guys, MoonPay is the app to use to buy, sell, trade crypto. You have live charts, so if you're not in the game right now, at least monitor. Go look at Ethereum, go look at Bitcoin, watch that price so you can buy the dip. You can use Venmo, PayPal, a debit card, a credit card. It's so easy to use. They have 24/7 customer service, so if you have any questions, they are there for you at all times. And here's the awesome part about MoonPay. They have a partner, BitPay. With BitPay, you can buy, store, swap cryptocurrency all in one app. Plus, you can turn Bitcoin into dollars with the BitPay crypto debit card and earn cash back automatically. It just makes living your life so much easier. And remember, while MoonPay does make buying in crypto straightforward, there is a financial risk when investing in crypto. We all know this, but if you are going to do it, go use MoonPay. Go download right now. I'm going back to the moon. I'm taking Ethereum to 5,000. I'm taking Bitcoin to 150. Off to the moon. Goodbye. Okay, two things we got to address. The first thing is that when we went to dinner and the shit just hit
Thank you
me
for the bill, by the way. I appreciate that.
Huh?
Yeah.
I saw.
Of
Thank you
course
for the
he's
bill.
paying.
By the way, too, I did offer to pay half. I didn't like. I'm
No, that's a good guy, good
No, I'm
stand-up
telling you, this-
guy.
I offered
No, this
you
guy.
the
By the way,
bill.
he will never. Here's the deal.
Mike, did I not?
You
Never.
offered to get
Thank
the
you.
bill.
That's
Ever.
bro. I paid it
Bro, it's so
before.
disrespectful. It doesn't matter how much, like, whatever it is. As long as he
Bro.
offers there, it gives you an opportunity to say no. If you had said yes to me, I would have gladly
You know
zealed
what me and my teammates do? We do like roulette. We all put our cards down and we let the waiter pick a card.
That's what I offered the other night.
Yeah.
When you brought 6 of your
That's what we
poker
gotta
buddies
start
to
doing,
dinner, and I had
'cause-
to pay for the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what we're doing.
My role with Mike is to show up with like two girls that I probably won't have a chance with, and then he just ends up taking them home.
Yeah, because he's doing you a favor by like bringing. Just so you know, when you listen, when you when you guys go out, like he's doing you a favor. Like, hate to say it, he's like you think you're really like hot shit. Like you have this huge ego and like this big head, and you're really like like love you. Like
Well, I mean,
you're my
we're on-
assistant. I raised you, but I'm saying
we're on
like,
different levels.
I'm just saying like this is a different level. It's like a super max contract NBA superstar.
Nah, I like taking care of my little bro.
Yeah.
man.
Of course,
No,
that.
we
Well,
can- we-
okay,
we
great.
can do a
That's
lot.
what- But I'm just
I
saying,
like holding
respect.
it down for my little
I
bro.
did go to the bathroom though at wherever we were at when I had my girl with me, and I came back, and I don't know where you went, but she did whisper. She was like, "Yeah, Mike was just telling me how beautiful I am." So I don't know if you were hitting on her, complimenting her,
Oh,
but
damn, man. Actually, too, yeah.
that made me think for a
You
little
roll
bit.
with some fine women sometimes.
I know, but like
Can
when
you
I
blame me,
pull,
fam?
I want to make it very clear when they pull up with me, they're with me. So I don't want any of you
You
guys.
I'm you guy. Why are you looking at me? I'm always very just. I usually have one person I just focus on. And that's it.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's it.
He tries to play the like he's a good man role.
Nah, very good man. Actually, which is crazy. Stand up dude, bro.
Steiny said he learned everything he does from you.
He learned
Yeah,
his,
that's
he learned his work ethic.
Unfortunately,
he learned,
some of
learned
that
his
is
discipline,
true.
but some of the habits probably they rubbed off on him. I guess.
No,
All right, well, regardless, man. Next time we go to dinner, y'all are getting the bill.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. That's what I said. Absolutely, because Steiny never pays. He's
Okay,
good
so
at that.
Bob's shooting percentage when he like, I don't know if you do this, but when he slides like DMs, his shooting percentage is probably like 3 or 4%.
No, 30%. 30,
30?
40. Yeah, 30, 40%. I mean,
30
like, yeah,
from
and
the
100%.
field? 30 is tough.
I think that's pretty high.
I mean, but I shoot everywhere. I go everywhere from like.
You think
it doesn't
30's high for the DMs? 30%?
If you're talking about
Actually, way higher than 30. Actually, way
you're
higher.
not listening. If I'm saying if you DM them and it turns into something, that's a field goal. That's a 30%, right? Like
No,
you
I'm
have to
s-
actually end up linking with them.
Yes.
Usually, if the combo goes yo, and then it goes back, and they hit you back, and then you arrange some sort of whatever that percentage you're looking for. I'd say actually it's about 85%.
But you're not even that active on IG, so how do you do it?
How do I do it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why you never see me with no girls.
But you said I saw something online that said your vice is women, bro. Your quote.
Why you think I be off the gram? I be trying to stay away, dog. I think like Instagram, bro. There's my explore page.
It fucks with your head, bro.
My
Right?
explore page is OD.
Yeah, but he
bro.
already got his. Like you got. That's the thing. He's an athlete. He doesn't need to do anything.
And then these girls get to
then the-
screenshot, and you know, like they love to screenshot.
Is
And
that,
they
have you
love
gotten
to,
screenshotted?
Bro, I've been this close to getting exposed
yeah,
probably 1,000 times. So,
The good thing about us is no one wants to like show that we're DMing
but that's
them, so, like,
dude. Yeah, I mean,
so no one's gonna ever expose us. Like, but if you hit them up, they're gonna be like, they're gonna feel like they're hot shit.
yeah, and then they tell all their friends, and then you know people come up with
LA's just kind of like a very interesting city when it comes to women. It's just not it.
In what way?
It's just. I mean, they're about that. I mean, it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for, I mean, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Yeah, 27. So all right. I mean, it depends. I mean, if you settle, you can't settle down with a girl in LA. You mean LA ever? There's no way.
Settle down with a girl from
That you meet
LA.
LA.
Probably not from LA, but a girl that's moved here.
But how long till she transitioned to the culture? Because if she's been here too long, she's transitioned.
Yeah, you might got to get them out of here.
You
quick.
know what I mean? You got to get them.
But also, like, I don't know. I feel like there's good people everywhere, but LA is one of those places where, like, if you do spend too much time here,
yeah.
especially as a woman. Like
you get into that lifestyle, and the next thing you know, you're with this and this one, and you're in a bad crew. Because
y'all have been here longer than me, so y'all know y'all know a little bit better than me.
I hate LA. LA is my least favorite city.
You've had bad.
I mean, but you got a wife.
You
got a wife, though. I met your wife the other night,
dog. My wife. That ain't my wife. That's not my wife. No, that's a good friend. We keep it cordial. It's fun to bicker a little bit, and that's.
No, that's
You said you were liking his shit. But
Yeah,
I was
she
like,
saw. Yeah,
you're off the gram.
yeah, he snuck in there. He tried to.
Wait,
sneak
yeah,
in
and
there.
I was watching.
I told him too. He tried to sneak in. He liked.
He did?
Liked. Yeah, Summer was like, "Hey,
Did you or no?
Yeah. You did.
I like Summer's
you good.
pictures.
Yeah, you did. It's all right.
Did you?
I like.
No,
it.
I DM'd her. I wanted to ask her about
Bro,
no fucking
when
chance
y'all,
you did that.
When y'all went upstairs,
Bro, ain't no problem, bro.
I hit her line. Well, we were talking
Bro,
about
how are
drugs.
we ever supposed to trust
listen,
you? This was the
MBJ,
first time we met her 2 nights
MBJ,
ago.
it's allowed, bro. You're allowed to do that. That's fine. But here's the
Really?
deal. At the end of the day, you remember who's your big music fan that you're a fan of? I remember
Dirk, Schmirk.
Shit, there you go, little Dirk. That's my brother. So like, you have to understand. Remember, you got on the
He's trying to show
FaceTime.
you
I remember,
tattoo.
I remember you got on the
you
Face.
do? You got
I remember
the
you got on the
OTM right
FaceTime,
there.
little Dirk. You know what I mean? He's understanding how
How's he doing? Have you talked to him since he's been locked up?
Yeah. I mean, in a sense, yeah, I have. Yeah, he's in fucking. I mean, he's in. I think the trial's in October. So that's
Man,
that.
free Dirk,
All
man.
I can say is this: that dude is one of the greatest dudes ever on planet Earth to me.
100%.
And
I
just
love
like
Dirk.
always been fucking whatever. And then
No.
that's the night I think he FaceTimed you was with Dirk. Was that with
Dude,
him?
yes, we get it. Your friend. You met
No,
Dirk
I'm
a
not
couple
saying that,
times.
but I'm saying, every time you DM my girls, remember who my circle is. You know what I mean? I'm just fuck with you.
All right, but yo, bro, I was watching every single highlight you have on TikTok. Do you ever go on and scroll? Okay, well, everything is the most contested threes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You think there's anyone that, you think you're the best shooter in the league? You would Curry, put Trey up there.
I'm gonna give Steph his flowers as the best shooter. He's obviously the best shooter in the world. When we work out, like I've worked out with Steph multiple times, like it's pretty competitive shooting. We do a lot of his workouts. His best attribute is how good a shape he's in. So when you work out with Steph, you're running from this corner all the way down the court to the other corner, get a shot there, all the way back, shot here. Like it's like conditioning shooting.
Yeah.
And when we work out together, it's pretty competitive. Like he'll win some spots, I'll win some spots. But he's the best shooter ever. After that, I don't really see
Trey's up there.
Trey's. He can shoot, but I'm not gonna besides Steph, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, that person's for sure."
No,
a
I
better
agree.
shooter than me.
But I think you shoot more contested too.
Yeah, I'm the.
You know who,
I shoot the
honestly?
most contested. Me and KD shoot the most contested shots.
100%. You know who it actually kind of reminds me of sometimes, just in terms of how the defense is J.R. Smith.
He shoots some contested.
He used to throw up the most contested shots ever, and you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Me and KD. I mean, there was a stat that came out. We shoot the most contested shots.
You and KD?
Me and KD.
You ever talk to KD? No, I went to Drake in London, and I got 4 dap ups from KD.
He's a good dude. He's chill. He's down to earth.
Every time he saw me, he went threw people out of his way, Steiny, and dapped me up. And I'm just like,
Like,
no.
man,
So he
Imagine
rocks
not.
with you. He rocks with you probably a little bit more than he rocks with Speed. Then, because I saw a little interview he did with Speed.
Because they would ask him, Speed was asking him about chicks, and he's like, "Why do you want to know?" I think certain people like to keep that shit more private.
You never even know what's real though on the internet. When you go on the scroll the Explore page, you don't know what the fuck is AI or not. That's the thing that drives me nuts. You don't know if people are fucking with you or not.
True.
You
No,
keep,
I'm saying
True
I
now.
watch things now. I can't go on the internet anymore because every time you scroll, you watch a video, you get really into it. And this is so off topic, but it just popped in my head, and it's not real, and it drives me fucking crazy. Like I like to watch the alligators eating things. Like you watch those.
Oh yeah, you don't know what that stuff.
You don't
was
know,
for.
like sometimes, so you'll wait there and you'll see an alligator fucking eat something, and you're just like, it's not real, and it drives me nuts. That's why I don't really like to go online anymore.
AI is getting crazy.
It is. It's gonna take over everything, bro.
But the good thing is now, say you get a nude leaked or something like that,
What, you can enhance your shit so it's
no,
bigger?
you can just say it's AI. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
That's a fear that's never gonna happen for me.
I know you're out here sending these girls.
I
pics,
don't
dog.
do any of that. I just wanna
Is there
make that
any
clear.
difference in talking shit to like women's women refs and male refs?
Yeah,
That's a good
you got to
question,
be way more
Yeah, you can't. Cause so much could go wrong. So it's like,
I saw one dude who there was one dude that pressed a woman ref like she was like a dude. Did you see that? Who was that? They got I don't
he
know.
get
I just feel like you
ejected?
got to kind of walk on eggshells around, and they're more sensitive too. You can't talk.
yeah, well,
to,
you think, yeah, and it looks terrible if you're fucking.
Y'all know
barking at
I
a
got
girl.
in trouble. I was just about to say you can't talk to female refs a certain type of way. Y'all know I got in trouble on your podcast last time for saying female instead of woman.
Yeah, Bro,
Did you
don't
remember
ever
that?
let that affect you. I do remember that because I keep
But,
telling
like,
you about it.
When I was driving here, I was like, I remember last time I went on their podcast, I got in trouble for saying female, and I could have sworn that was the correct.
But let me ask this.
You
Let me
shouldn't
ask this.
even
Let me
give
ask
a
this.
fuck,
Hold on.
though.
So
But let me ask
women
this.
refs, you
Yeah.
have to talk to them a little bit
Yeah.
different than
That's
men
good.
refs.
That's actually a good
But
question.
but broken down though, like when you say this is interesting about like the differentiations like canceling, right? Like people being fear of canceled. Like when you say you got in trouble, like who were you in trouble by? Like who'd you get in trouble from?
That's the thing that's good about me is I feel like I've spoken my mind enough times now I'm pretty much immune to like people tripping. Like that doesn't really affect me like it probably would most people. And so that's why I'm able to be authentic and just say what I feel about a certain situation. But when I say in trouble, probably just by like,
I know why.
you know, the social media culture, but really it's just like weirdos.
I know why that happened to you too, because I saw, or when you said
and the whole
that the women should lower the rim. I think a lot of girls took offense to that, even though you're true. It's right. Like
I don't want to get back into it because the whole WNBA was on my head for saying it, but I was just saying like,
you're right. It would be more
I
entertaining.
mean, actually, if they could dunk, then right?
Yeah, they could
So it's
dunk.
like, why wouldn't it make the game like imagine like a chick going down,
I think
fast break,
where
and
they want to just have it be
Listen, man,
equal game.
keep the rim at 10 feet. You know what I'm saying? They got their thing going on now. Caitlin
Switching up, man. I
Clark and
see how
them
it's-
have
Caitlin Clark's
revived.
different.
Even the Brooklyn team with Sabrina and Brianna Stewart, like they're fire. Like I feel like the WNBA is doing their thing right now. Sophie Cunningham's from.
And I know why you
Columbia.
like her too.
I mean, she's from my city.
But why is
she's
it disrespectful to lower the rim? That actually just makes sense.
Sophie's from my city, man. She was like best friends with my sisters. Went to high school with my sisters. Sophie Cunningham.
She's on the Fever.
Yeah, and she's doing her thing right now. So
What's the girl's name? Nafisa Collier's.
She grew up in Missouri too. Like we grew up working out. I grew up working out with Nafisa. Like when we're like little, like we used to work out and play 1-on-1 together, me and Nafisa.
Damn.
And now apparently she's like
the best player
like
right now.
MVP front runner, I think. Like
Yeah, her and Caitlin.
it's so crazy.
The WNBA could have like real legs. It just needs a couple more like real superstars, obviously.
Yeah,
Like they need to like who's the next college basketball like girl that's nasty right now?
It's that girl. That girl. No, she's in the WNBA now. But the one who was at UConn. Who was that?
Paige Buckner.
Isn't she supposed to be fire?
She's good right now.
And
Yeah,
anytime like these girls,
there's a lot of good.
They got to go straight to the WNBA though. Like if they're nasty at the time, they should have a thing
That's
where
the
they
same
can
thing
just.
with dudes. They go from college right to
Yeah,
the
no,
NBA.
but I'm saying like some guys. Yeah, they all do now. Actually, never mind. Nobody.
Did y'all see what's her name? Teresi. What's her name?
What'd she do?
No, she was like the best player in the league for a while, and I just saw a clip where she was talking about they made less money than the janitors like back then. Like, and she was Diana Taurasi.
Oh yeah, she was nasty UConn.
She was cold, but like she was the best player in the league, was making less money than the janitor. They got to figure out a way to
But at the
pay
end of
them
the
a
day,
little
there's
bit
no.
more.
I guess there's no. The
Someone
argument
else
is-
said that. Kelsey Plum. This is reported by NBA Centel. She said that she's demanding higher pay, and it's insane. The team bus driver makes more than we.
Kelsey's the other one.
We fucking deserve more.
I was cool with Kelsey. She was from Seattle, so when
But
I
at the end of the day,
moved
it's
out
a
there,
profitable.
She
is it
gets a
profitable
lot of
business,
people
though?
don't like her.
because she speaks her mind. She keeps it 100. I rock with Kels.
But she also, anytime someone hates on Caitlin Clark and you're a WNBA fan, they're not gonna fuck with you because they just love her too much.
But they're not selling any like before even Caitlin Clark was there. I mean, they weren't selling a lot of seats, were they?
Bro, she's changed that league.
Yeah,
I don't
so there's
give a
no
hell.
real, there was no real money being
I don't care what
generated.
anybody says. She changed the league 100%. Angel Reese did too, but Caitlin fucking changed that league. It took it to another level.
Kaylin's cold.
This is the start of them getting paid more.
And now, I have actually never seen you one time talk to any player on the court. I've never one time seen you talk shit.
Alright guys, I'm going to tell you about Rose Sparks prescription treatment. Go see if you qualify now at r.co/sparks. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who need a secret weapon. It's the new wave. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve right under your tongue. So no more waiting to perform. After Rose Sparks dissolves, they work in 15 minutes on average. They give you that boost to last longer and give you a bigger, longer erection. I didn't think it could get any bigger. I'm telling you, it can. You won't believe it. Go try it out. Rose Sparks stays active into your system for 36 hours. 36 hours you can perform. You can go rounds and rounds, wake up the next morning and be ready to go. You gotta do it. Impress your girl. The best part is it's 100% online. So there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment shipped directly to your door. Couldn't be easier. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off your first order of Sparks on a reoccurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/Steiny to find if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/Steiny for $15 off your first order. Guys, stop wasting time. Go try these out. Make your game a little better. It doesn't ever hurt to get better at things. That's how I look at it.
Old Mike did. High school Mike would talk a lot.
And what changed that?
I don't know, bro. You know, it's kind of like I feel like my injuries kind of affected like my mental a little bit. Like I have to go into the game now and to be on par with everybody else. Like I'm playing against the best players in the world, bro. And after having 3 back surgeries and having to like navigate that and having to think about so many different things in the game, my mind is so focused on different things than it used to be. Before, like I was the best player in the world for my age and I could just go in there and compete and just be free in the game and lose myself in the game. Now, I feel like I have to think so much more, which is really frustrating, but I'm not able to just like lose myself in the game and
right.
You know,
people don't really talk to you. What are they going to say to you?
Yeah, I mean, people really don't be talking.
They don't
too
fuck
much
with
to
you
me.
like
Nah,
that.
not for real.
You know what's crazy is I think too now on social media, kids like coming up are getting so like obsessed with like the social media stuff. There's that kid Mikey who was supposed to be like the number 1 guy. Kind of reminded when you were coming out of Missouri in high school and everyone, you were the biggest talk in the world. Do you know who I'm talking about? Mikey?
Yeah, Mikey Williams. Yeah,
Mikey Williams.
Yeah.
And now he's at UCF averaging like I think less than 10, and it's
I mean,
like
he got his bag though. I think Puma paid him like $5 million. Like
he made some money, but he was supposed to be the number 1 overall. This big talk.
But that's what the social media like thing can do now. Like that's why people are so obsessed with getting followers and stuff, because you can really make you can make real money. But it's tough because these kids now it takes away a little bit of the purity of the game because they're wearing mics in the game, just talking just to go viral. You know what I'm saying? And then people are willing to pay them if they have a good social media presence. It takes away a little bit of like the authenticity.
Yeah, the people willing to pay them are like the dirtiest like in the game. Sports gambling is like exploding, so it's like,
oh man, don't get me started.
No, we're
on
not
that.
talking about that.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I mean we could talk about the sports gambling
because like
that's I mean, it is what it is. It's basically like gambling's taking over. They're being legalized state by state more and more. Yeah, guys,
there's a lot of shit coming out on players and shit.
Yeah,
MLB
we
players
don't need to go there, but I'm saying as far as like, I'm assuming that like. What he's talking about is
what he was talking about. He's talking about Mikey fucking doing a deal with Puma for social media, making money.
No, but he then went into like a little bit more
the authenticity of the game, and we're talking about that, like the integrity of the game.
Yeah,
and yeah, the sports gambling stuff can affect that a lot.
100%.
Think about it.
There you go.
You get mad at these dudes that do the sports betting, but think about if you could get all your homies rich by telling them, yo,
no shit,
bet $10,000 on my under. This one game I'm gonna act like I got an injury, and I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna come out after 3 minutes, and they all get a little bag because you did it one game. Like that is so not okay. But some people probably think like that. They come from nothing, and 100%. All their homies have nothing,
100%.
And they're like, bro, if I come out of this game after 3 minutes and y'all all hit on my under, we're all getting a little bag. You know what I mean? And I obviously my brother went through his situation. Malik Beasley's going through a situation right now. Terry Rozier was in some hot water. But the whole sports gambling like entity, bro, it's bad, and it's only gonna get worse, bro. Like we really do get death threats. Like if you and the thing is you can't.
Somebody doesn't hit a parlay.
Crazy part is you can't win anymore because if I do too good, I'm messing up the people that bet on the under. And if they bet on my over, like, you know what I'm saying? So you're messing up some people's money. If they bet on your under or over, you're messing up some people's.
You know what's crazy? You think about this? It's only in probably like 13 states right now.
Well, no, I've never. Have you ever you've obviously gotten DM before, like, oh, you fucked my parlay,
bro. What? Do you remember the dude who was the dude in the football playoffs? That missed the catch in the end zone.
Yeah.
What was his name? He played on the.
Was it this past year?
Yeah, the past year, and he missed the catch. You know what I'm talking about? He was like he had that catch right in the end zone. He's like one of the best tight ends.
Andrews. Andrews,
my boy. His social media. Think about how much money that's real death threats. They were like, bro, don't come back.
Yeah,
I actually had action on him that game. I swear to God.
No, that was terrible. By the way, too, Lamar drove them back in that game like crazy. They should. Chiefs shouldn't even have been there. You remember that game? It was like
I remember
that was they drove them down the field. Lamar did back-to-back drives. And fucking just such an Andrews is the greatest dude in the world too. He's a really solid dude. Like,
and he had it, and he's like one of the best. And like they were like, bro, don't pull up back to.
I felt so bad for that right when it happened.
I felt bad too. But
they were nasty though. Baltimore, I think like Baltimore is always nasty.
But the problem is I think players respond to that shit all the time. You always see players saying like, "Yo, just so you know, I don't give a fuck about your parlay."
Yes, but.
No, so I'm saying,
bro, they got no skin in the game. Why would they care?
But they must just at this point be like, bro, like, fuck
it's just the main topic of conversation. It's frustrating. You're in the game and you hear people on the sidelines like Mike, like one more three, hit one more three, or I need 5 more points from you. Like, it's just the main talk of everything. Like, the enjoyment of the game isn't for the game anymore. It's so that people can make some money. And in reality, way more people are losing money than making money. To actually make, like, I had a homie who his whole life. He wanted to be like an actual like sports bettor and make his well-being by doing that, and like you only win for so long. Like,
of course,
you know what I'm saying.
There's
like
a reason why Vegas is built the way it is.
I think personally, the way that it should work is like you can bet in Vegas and you have to bet at the casino. So if you want to gamble, you have to go to Vegas and you have to be in the casino.
Guess what? It's all going digital now.
Now it's all digital, so you can be anywhere and do it.
It's going to be such a bad fucking world. Everything's going to that. Everything will be going there. Like that, all money will be going.
I'm waiting on the first person. Do you think like if someone actually got hurt, if somebody lost a lot of money on a player and they're like, man, I'm about to go find this dude, and they find him and they like do something to the player, do you think that if that ever happened, they would have to shut down this whole?
No, never. No. They'll never shut it down. It's only going to
even if somebody like
there'll be nothing. What they'll do is that will never.
He's obsessed with this shit.
No, yeah, it'll never ever be an issue.
Wait, I want to go back to the basketball shit before I forget, bro. I don't. Can you can't get fined talking on a podcast, can you?
No.
Did you think the situation was weird at all when Luka gets fucking traded and then Dallas gets Cooper Flag at number 1?
Oh, you saying like was it a little conspiracy thing?
Do you ever buy into that stuff?
I don't know why they traded Luka at 20.
It's not the craziest thing
20, ever. However old he is, 26, 27. Top 5 player in the world. I've never seen that before. We were all on the plane. Like I remember me, AG, Jamal, Joker. We were all on the plane chilling, and when the news came out, yeah, we were all like Joker was like, "What?" Like nobody could believe it. So I don't know. But I'm glad for Nico Harrison that they got the number 1 pick.
Oh my God. It was crazy to see him at games. Just getting booed and sitting there depressed, bro.
I know. But then they got the number 1 pick. And bro, have you seen their lineup? Like they got like 2.
Have you played with him yet? Scrimmage with him or anything, Cooper?
Cooper, nah. He looks nice.
He looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I think he's a good player.
I can't wait for football though. That's my thing. Football. You could play football. All you guys could usually.
I did back in the day before. I was better at football than basketball at first.
Really? What position would be tight end?
No, I was quarterback.
Oh, really?
I had a cannon on me back in the day, but I stopped early. My dad was like, "If you want to get really good at one sport, you got to pick." So I picked basketball. But I was better.
Who do you think wins the Super Bowl this year?
Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Sanders.
Not a chance.
So you love football?
I love football. I don't watch the NBA that much though. No offense, but
I don't even know, bro. I really don't be paying attention to football like that.
All right, that's fine.
You told me you watched the entire. I don't know how you do it, bro, but you told me you were obsessed with Love Island this year.
Yeah, Love Island was dope.
You just come off as the perfect cast member. I don't know what it is.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's like
bro.
I've seen the way you text. You got like I don't know if it's like a light skin energy, but you send a lot of emojis. Like
this dude is to you?
No, to girls. Like
where did you see my text for girls?
I don't remember, but I saw so many emojis. I was like, bro, this is insane.
Bro, I don't be sending these girls emojis though.
Okay,
you're saying he was in his feels a little bit?
No, he showed me something that he was talking to someone else, and I was like, that's like every other sentence was a few emojis, and I'm just like, bro,
crazy.
What are you
I'm not trying to expose
get to what
you,
you're trying to get to. What are you insinuating?
No, he's just like a lover boy. Like it was just like too much. I was like, bro, you're
I wish I was a lover boy. Honestly, that would be better for me, bro. Like you saw my last video, dog, and I told y'all like I'm the opposite of a lover boy, but I wish I was.
Yeah, but there is a point where you gotta get disciplined though and find one chick, right?
Yeah,
it's got to be. That's
what are your
two. You find one chick, that's good.
Do you have any pet peeves?
That's the goal.
I'll tell you mine too.
You ain't gonna meet him in LA though.
What are your
first of all? Let's go back to this little Love Island thing.
Okay, because I can help you get casted.
I feel like I would be if I was ever like The Bachelor or I was ever on Love Island. The world would hate me, bro.
Why,
bro? Because like it just wouldn't be a good sight. It wouldn't. So if I ever do anything like that, I'm gonna be a host. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, but you got to get back to that point you just made. It doesn't make sense. You didn't finish your sentence. So why would you be bad? But why would you be bad?
He would not stay loyal to one of them.
Oh Jesus! All right, well, that's the point. Right?
It's not about being loyal. It's about like like.
But he's not in a pact. When he's in a pact, he's got to be loyal. That's the only difference.
I don't know, bro. Those people on those shows, they don't necessarily actually like each other. They're playing like a
right.
Like there's no way they all like each other. You know, like so if I don't like a girl or whatever, I don't know, bro. People that go on there, they fake stuff to get the clout. You know,
of course.
Even when they come out of the show, I feel like they stay together for a certain period of time to make people. You know, a lot of celebrities do that. They do it for an image,
right?
And I would never do that.
No, but you said you'd host.
Oh yeah, so
you'd be chicks though as a host. He'd probably.
You gotta say this idea. This is a great idea.
I feel like
I don't think it's possible to do, but
why not?
Because
I can help you.
Okay. Give the idea first.
So my idea is, and they can tell us if this would be a dope idea. But like, I love Turks. You know, you go get a big house. You bring the problem with reality TV shows to me is that the girls aren't that bad. And the dudes are kind of
What does that mean by
too.
bad? What does it mean?
Like baddies. Like they're not that pretty to me.
Got it.
On most reality shows, it's very like average dude, average girl. People like watching them link up and do whatever. I feel like if you were to bring like 10 like elite girls and like 10 like dudes, like say you had like 10
the elite versus the elite
athletes, rappers, like, and then you had like 10, and then you had like 15 like beautiful women.
Everybody just be running through everybody's fucking chicks all the time, so it'd just be a
that shit already happens. I feel like that's happening.
And then it'd be a murder
right
take
now.
place or something crazy.
Think about that. That would be raw. Like I go host, you know, you got to instigate a little bit. You got to be like, bro. I feel like that'd be fire.
Or you put 10 and 10. You put one
insane.
like kind of overweight chick in there.
And then you
too.
do like the Drewski thing, like where you just release a few episodes on YouTube, and you you know, maybe some people find love. Because the thing is, like in my world, in y'all's world, nowadays, anybody's world, really, it's hard to find a. I understand why people go on dating apps. I understand why people go on dating shows. It's hard to find real love.
Yeah.
So maybe if I do this thing, maybe a couple dudes find their wife. So
I mean, listen,
it does happen. Sometimes those couples get married.
When? When's the last time somebody from a reality?
I feel like
you got to test your
Bachelor.
chick early. That's what you got to do. If you got a chick nowadays and you meet a girl,
phones are in.
I understand. Speaking of the devil, I'm just kidding. But I think you got to test. This is my theory too, and it sounds whatever it is. But I think that if you find a girl you really like, right, that you really want to fuck with, you got to test her early. You got to have like the best weapons go in.
Yeah,
the
what's
DMs.
your test look like?
Test
I mean, you got to
out.
have like your boys that like they don't. You got to have them slide in early to.
He wants to have his homies like slide on her.
No, that's
and see
not
if
Is
she's
that like
down.
a fetish of yours? Like,
Yes, he's a
no,
cuck,
no,
bro.
no, it ain't
He
no
is.
fetish. No, it ain't no fetish. It ain't no that. Absolutely not.
You heard the story
What
the
it
other
is-
night.
Nah,
You remember?
bro.
You want your homies
Bro,
to hit
listen.
your
Time out. Here's the
That
deal.
is like
wait a minute. No,
like a
because
lot of white people like that type
That's
of
fine.
stuff.
Well, guess what? MPJ, love you, but I'll get into this with you real quickly. Is the fact that if I make a pact with somebody, I'm in a pact with somebody, I ain't gonna let anybody go near it. That's it. If we're in a pact, like
Yeah.
no, you ain't. No, not touching it. If it's a girl that I'm just hanging with, I'm not somebody who like. If I'm hanging with 5 different girls, then I'm not claiming all 5 of them. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, these are blah, blah, blah. Anybody can fucking do. If I'm in a fucking pact and you come during it, like say you slid in whatever's my fucking girl's
shorty's
DMs, which
DM.
you already did,
Yeah.
which is fine. No big deal. I don't give a fuck. She's not my girl. Which is
But it wasn't for the reason you thought it
Bro,
was.
listen,
for, but continue.
MPJ, you're preaching to the
No,
choir.
I'm honestly, I'm a little hurt by that.
Brother, it wasn't
You
why
still
he
did it, though.
It does, no.
Because
But
that
it
means you
wasn't
searched
'cause I
up
was
the
trying to
gram.
slide on
Time
it.
out. I told him-
100%.
time
Who
out,
else
time out.
sends a
When
DM
I
on a
go-
chick
listen,
unless they're trying to
I
slide?
brought up when y'all went upstairs to spy on.
When me and Bob left the
When
table,
y'all
you were
left
left
the
with
table.
her.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my fear too. I was like, oh shit. leave
No.
this table.
No,
We
wait.
had a
Leave-
conversation
Yeah.
about a certain somebody, and that's what
Me?
I wanted to get more information. No, about you know the girl that y'all went to go spy on.
Yeah. MPJ,
When
here's
y'all
the deal.
left, me and
You
Shorty had a conversation about because I guess they were on a trip together. So
Yeah.
Who was on?
I
trip?
was like, your girl and.
and your girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then,
all right.
like when y'all left, we were having a conversation about that trip. She was telling me some. So I wanted to get more. When
was she
y'all
telling
came
you?
back, she was just telling me, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And
yeah. So you want to kind of further the conversation? Well, here's
That's
the deal.
all it was.
Understand
Okay,
this.
but wait, I have.
If
to,
I
wait, Bob,
was really with her and he did that, I don't care who the fuck it was. I'd be calling my tattoo right now on the line. There'd be people outside now. I wasn't with her, so that's good. So you're lucky. I
Yeah,
give you a
bet.
pass, and you know what? You are allowed to hit it. That's it. I'm allowing
Bro,
you to hit that
wait,
when you
okay,
want. You understand?
See, that's a
You're allowed to hit
cuck.
it.
That's a cuck,
Brother,
bro.
I'm
Bro,
from
I'm not
Denver.
with her.
They
Bro, I'm not
loved
with
it.
her. Bro, she's some dude in Hawaii right now. I fucked her 2 nights. She fucking. That's how we are. Me and Summer now are just like this.
but bro,
we
let
know
me-
that she ain't never gonna work out. I 3
Wait,
chicks.
so
in
let me
this
tell you
week.
this. We went upstairs and we did what we had to do. We were gone from the table for probably a minute 30, and then he starts freaking out. He's like, yo, we got to go back down there. Like, she's sitting at the table with him. You did.
I said it like this. I said, bro, first and foremost, never said this. So what Steiny is this. Let me tell you this real quickly. Steiny likes to try and rattle me up a little bit, right? Which he does a good job at. That never happened. I knew what the fuck was going on. You think I was born yesterday, bro? You think this ain't my first rodeo?
All right, but what do you
him permission
honestly though, bro?
Yeah.
The way I truly think about this, and whatever that little situation was, I truly think if you're homies with somebody, you should never slide on a girl that they even used to mess with, kind of mess with.
Way.
Me and my teammates had this conversation. I was like, bro, I would never, even if I saw you with a girl once, or it's your old girl, I would never. And most of them,
and that's why MBJ, we don't know each other, right? We don't know each other.
No, but now we do.
Now we do. So
but the crazy part is, bro, a lot of them were like, I don't understand that, bro. Like, if why, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, bro. If I see you with a girl once, twice, if it's your old girl, like, I'm not gonna try to get on her.
That's how you know the difference between.
That's
people.
why I'm trying to become friends with the whole league, bro.
No.
I need to have that energy.
This is why you got to have that discipline. You don't have it. You don't have that integrity. I love you to death, but you don't have it. That's one thing I never.
Yeah, you would slide on our girls.
You would, nah,
sure. And you would try to get him in a video. And you would try to do what you did with Gracie.
BJ, I am so fucking loyal when it comes to. I'm so loyal when it comes to that. I would never, ever, ever. First of all, ever. If that person has a wife or a boyfriend, I ain't going near you. And by the way, too, I've fucked a lot of hot girls in my life, bro.
Okay, you always got to say this.
I'm just saying. So that's it. But I'm saying I do not.
But you still want your girl to get hit.
Never.
No. He just told you. He said
out in Denver, though, like Denver might be a good place.
Let me tell you why. Because I don't mind it actually. Because you know what's funny is the God's honest truth is, I mean, she told you guys.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. Chill out. Just chill out, Bob. Chill out. What were you gonna say about Denver? There's guys like that.
I was gonna say Denver's like the biggest swinger like place ever. So like, I've seen that happen a lot, and I'm so it's always white people that love white couples that love that.
Into that at all. Just so
you know what's weird, bro? Like, why do you think that some things like white people like and then black people like certain like crimes or certain weird fetishes?
Don't put the all white boys want to see their girl get.
No, I'm just saying that's like a white thing. Like you would never. I've never met a black dude who's like, bro, I want to see my girl get hit. You know what I'm saying? like that's.
Bro, what did I do when I found out that I thought? What did I do to you? I put you through the fucking. When I found out that you were messaging by whatever. When I found that out, what did I do?
I don't remember.
Okay, all right. Well, just saying.
Yeah, no, you're right. There's definitely some tendencies like that.
But Sonny's the worst, bro. He's the worst.
But you guys, but like, not now. I'm not trying to generalize you, but there's a thing where you guys like to each other's like ex chicks, and I know that's a thing.
What, like black people?
Athletes? I'm not saying athletes and like rappers. That's like
they like that. They like to like it's like a pride thing. It's like a power move that you hit this dude's girl.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
That's not it.
That's why I always when you're talking about testing these girls.
Yeah,
a couple things I do to test a girl early.
There you go.
Is well, you got to do your research first. If she's ever been with somebody that I know or I'm cool with, I'm not about to ever wife
100%.
you. Just because like I'm not trying to be on the court and I give you a bucket or something and then you're over here talking about that's why I hit your girl.
Shit.
Like think about that. So there was one girl I really liked one time actually, but she had used to talk to a dude in the league and I was like, I just can't do it because if I'm cooking him or whatever and then he's just allowed to say that's why I hit your girl.
And if the right thing to do is go directly to that person and just be like, yo, what's the situation with this person?
But bro, that's like,
and then they'll be like, oh,
that's like fighting words.
That's why I hit your girl in the middle of the game, bro. That's wild, bro.
That's gonna be a bet.
That's one thing I do, and then the other thing I do is like I need to see a little bit about their like beliefs. So I'll like I'm not saying I'm a misogynist or anything, but I'll throw on some Andrew Tate and see how they react.
Yeah,
or I'll
like Andrew Tate from like 5 years ago.
Or I'll bring up like conversations and play like devil's advocate just to see how this girl like thinks about certain things. Because if they're too. Yeah, I do like to test
you do it because you got to protect your time and energy.
Well,
that's why. That's why I don't think it's a bad strategy where you have people slide in and see.
And then how do they pass that test then? Because you obviously like when you slide.
So I just call my fucking boys.
So you'll only take her serious if she hits him back.
No. By the way, too, I'm saying
that's a crazy test to say. Yo, I want all my boys to hit her up.
No,
one of them's probably gonna.
No, but I'm saying when you have a family that's very, very, very tight, right? When you get to that point where you have you close, your family gets smaller and smaller and smaller. You get that family you can say anything to, tell anybody to, whatever you want to do. That's what you strive for.
I will tell you one thing.
Family.
One thing I've seen this.
And if you have to get them to.
Okay, Bob, shut up.
All right, sorry.
This one thing I've seen this summer that like has really bothered me, bro. Is like these girls I've been like talking to. I just don't like to see them on that first class lie flat seat. You know, some rich guys flying them out to Europe. I don't know
hate
why,
that,
but
bro.
that's such a red flag.
Trips
It's
are
just
a red
such
flag. If a girl's going on trips,
bro, because you
trips-
know for a fact
Yeah.
they're not paying for it.
Yeah.
Bro. You know
Yeah.
they're not paying for it, and you know the dude is paying for it.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be
Yeah.
expecting something. That's why like
Trips
bro,
are the
I'm from
biggest
the
red
Midwest,
flag.
bro. Like I like if you want to take a girl seriously, like I feel like it's so much more attractive if she has some innocence left. So, like
Oh,
she hasn't
bro.
done everything in the world. She hasn't been to Ibiza and Mykonos and in Saint Tropez every summer. She's in Europe for 3 weeks. Like somebody's paying for that. Like
That's why you can tell
and
immediately
it's
in a
not, and it's not
conversation.
them. It never is, bro.
It
That's
never
just the
is,
facts.
Time out also too, it shouldn't be ever probably them because the man you should always be whatever, but it's just a red flag if you're going like you said.
And my other red
Like what are
flag,
your last 5 places you've been to and they name those places? It's like no.
these
This
girls
is a
want to
one
like,
night thing and that's it. Don't attach yourself at all. And that's
And I'm
it.
not saying they can't have fun, but I'm saying like, bro, like
it's just
I
not an
want to be able to
attractive trait.
show my girl something new. If
Exactly.
you've done everything in the book, then it's tough.
No, you're speaking facts. The
But
other
then
thing
think about out
Bob,
here, yeah.
The other thing I don't like is like a chick that these chicks like want to rock like a Birkin bag.
Never in
but
my
then
life.
but then they have to ask you to pay for the Uber to pick them up, and I don't know what it is about that. It's just like,
I always just say order
really
the Uber, I'll
bothers
sell you
me.
later, and then I just don't sell them.
yeah, I gotta start doing that.
That's the
'cause
Really?
the
Yeah,
ordering
because
the
I'm also
Uber is
like
not
too. I'm
it.
like I don't want to deal with the Uber shit.
The
I'm
thing
like, I
about
can't.
the thing that's so annoying though now is these girls love getting on TikTok and doing story time, like like MPJ da 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 did this, and that's why you gotta kind of like
You gotta have your rotation.
no, not
No,
a
you gotta play the
rotation.
game to protect yourself.
Yeah, you gotta like
Yeah.
protect yourself. Like if you
I see what you're saying.
remember Danielle in our group chat yesterday,
Yeah.
that girl. Can I tell the story?
Yeah, put it on my
Man, we
story.
were supposed to go to dinner last night. He was supposed to bring a couple girls, but the table got too packed, so we
Yeah.
didn't have room for her. The girl got mad, and she was like, "Okay, then you need to pay for me to go to dinner somewhere else, right?" And I'm like, first of all, that's so. What's the word? Like,
That happened with
It's
Steiny though.
disrespectful.
That was Steiny's play though. Steiny invited these 2 girls to come to dinner,
We only had one.
and then
seat.
you only had 1 seat because it got
But
smaller.
then Danielle, I'm saying Danielle was telling Steiny like, bro, text her back and tell her to go to Burger King. You'll pay for that or something. I'm saying like if you talk to these girls sometimes the way that they probably deserve to get
yeah,
talked
but time
to,
out. I'm gonna
then
save you here. I'm gonna save you here on that topic. I don't think that like
he was just you love
I
to cut
know.
people off.
I'm just cutting him off because I think that it's like real quickly. I don't know if it's like go to Burger King. I think it's a better response to that. I think it's like I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta be a gentleman, though, right? I mean, you had like
No, that's ridiculous.
But that's not that
But
that does
I
that's
didn't
like
do anything to
disrespectful
do
that
that.
she's telling him to pay for some
1,000%.
food. He's not even gonna be at the,
yeah,
the
exactly.
dinner. Like,
I'm not
that's
gonna be
so.
there. Yeah, it was whack. So
1,000%.
These girls'
I'm done with that
expectations are
shit.
crazy nowadays. And the thing is, there's dudes out there that will do it for them. That's the thing. But like, it makes it tough for the rest of us, man. That are still. My only thing with a girl is you got to bring some to the table. Like I don't mind providing for you. I don't mind, doing that. You can stay at the crib. You can do your thing. You got to bring something to the table.
yeah, even if it's a good time or just positivity or
Positivity. You got to
humor.
help me mentally. You got to be able to cook or something. You got to be able to clean or something. You got to bring something to the table. Otherwise, like, what value are you bringing to my life? That's the way I look at it now. So, like in a wifey, I don't mind if she's stay-at-home mom. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, but she raised all 8 of us kids. She homeschooled us. She cooked for us while my dad was out working. She raised us. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to do something, bro. Like these girls nowadays, like it's like they just want to live
I know.
like queens and do absolutely
and then you
nothing,
still got to do the
That's
shit at the
but
house.
That's
and just live
look at
that.
state by state. That's if you're in Los Angeles, absolutely.
I've just lived
If you're
that
in
life.
Miami, absolutely. If you're in New York, not so much. New York, you got those fucking
Yeah,
girls
you
that are
got the
lawyers.
real ones.
New York's where you're gonna find your fucking wife.
Yeah.
New
You
York's
got
the
some
place
real.
where,
You got
like,
some real girls. That's what I've already noticed out there.
No girls that are like LA, no job people, no what. They can't survive in New York because they can't adapt
Yeah.
to the culture there. The culture
yeah.
there is work. The culture there is like work,
Hustle.
work.
Like,
LA,
everyone in New
even
York
if
has a job.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like
That's the thing.
you don't have to have ambition as a woman in terms of like you want to further your career and da 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 da. But you gotta have ambition in some way. Like you like to get up and work out. You like to build something in your life. You have to have some
Yeah.
type of ambition.
yeah, those
And I feel like
those
New
chicks are
York-
out there. They're just not in LA. They're just not.
And I'm from Missouri, so like I've
Yeah.
seen like I know a good normal woman, and now that I've been in the NBA and you go to these big cities, like it's so different than like the women that I was used to seeing growing up that actually have like some real
Family.
Where do all the
Like,
smoke
no
shows
shit.
go in Missouri? They go to LA.
Yeah. Well,
Or
if
like
you're hot,
Dallas.
if you're hot, you go to one of the big cities. By the way, these Lucy's are actually the best things.
They are good.
Yeah,
The Breakers
these-
the best
here, you
one.
take 'em.
The Breakers.
You ever gotten distracted by somebody courtside?
Yeah, my girl Selena Powell, dog.
She's cool, but has anybody ever that you've never seen before, you didn't give tickets to, where you like, holy shit? Because I remember when
Yeah, Yeah.
Lucas saw Hasbula. He was like, holy shit. And he like had to go say what's up and take a picture.
Like somebody that I've been stunned to see courtside.
Yeah. Chick or just like even like a,
Not
like
really.
a guy.
Nah, not really.
What's the play if you do
I don't
see
really
a
get
chick? Like, if you see a good-looking
starstruck.
girl, what's the play?
I truly don't get starstruck.
Have you ever pulled from the game?
Pulled.
Like post game, got a gram or some shit or nah?
Nah, what I would do back in the day.
He'd send somebody over.
Yeah. You got to send like your
send
equipment
over.
manager over, slide him your little number. Like there was this little shorty that used to dance on the Lakers dance team. She was tough. I had to send the equipment manager over there, slide a little paper with my number on it.
And that works.
Did you end up like hanging out there and
What do you
seeing her?
think?
Yeah,
Steiny, what the
like
fuck
we,
you
and we
think?
and we
Really?
rocked with each other for a minute. Actually,
That might be
think
your
she
one.
got-
I think that's the one you let get away.
think she got a boyfriend now.
It's all right. You know what happens?
Wow.
Happens. They all get. You know.
I
And
got
I'm
a
sure
few.
you've stopped hitting her up since she's gotten a boyfriend.
Just-
Yeah, we know how you move, my friend.
Check in every like blue moon. Once
Starting
in
to
a blue
realize how
moon.
everybody moves in this room here. You know.
All right, so how different is this going to be for you now in Brooklyn, though?
In what way?
In the way that it's like, I feel like with the Joker and Jamal, you had a lot of help. Like they were kind of controlling the ball.
Yeah, I gotta lock in. I gotta expand my game. I gotta get in elite shape. I feel like so that I can carry a higher load.
You think there's more pressure for you now?
Yes and no. Like I don't think people are expecting us to win a championship next year. You know what I mean? But for me individually, like I gotta prove that I can, take that next leap as like a leading type of guy on the team. So, in that aspect, yes. And then obviously I'm doing my little vlogging thing.
Yeah, Curious Mike.
Bro, I love you to death. Like
Shout out
whatever.
to
But
Curious
these
Mike,
guys have
man.
all like full camera crews and everything. You just doing your own shit. Why don't you get a team? You got.
He does it both ways.
I
There's a
feel
lot
like
of
it's
people-
kind of cool to just like, you know what I'm saying?
Vlog it like that.
Vlog it like this.
David Dobrik, one of the biggest YouTubers ever. That's
Currently
just
live.
like
on
that.
I don't know.
the
I don't
show
understand. I'm
with
asking
my
'cause I don't know.
boys.
I just have no idea how it works.
I just feel like it's kind of cool just to bring this around and
Because it gets annoying real fast when you go out in public with the thing following you, like having somebody.
Yeah, and
it's
that's-
it's
that's
not like
like-
real life. Then you're
that's not
interrupting
real
other
life.
people's shit.
yeah.
You're in, there's no. That's why it's like the live stream stuff. I like in a controlled environment. Like if it's like that fifth grader shit we did. I'm not
seems-
gonna walk on the street with
Well,
somebody.
no,
following
it
me.
seems
No
like
fucking way.
a lot of NBA dudes have podcasts now. Jeff Teagues is fucking hilarious. Paul George
Paul
has one.
George.
Jared
That's-
McCain's a full-time TikToker.
Yeah. Dudes are, but I feel like as far as somebody bringing around their own camera and doing their own, like that's
I do
No,
say
I
that you
fuck with
actually
it.
look. Yeah, I don't know which one's better though. If you have your own thing or if it's like because right there when you walked in, I would have never guessed you played for the NBA, and made $50 million a year.
right because I'm
Which
not
is
doing it
insane.
for bread. I'm not really doing it
Yeah,
for
but how
it's
much?
just a
how much-
hobby.
So wait, talk about
Honest-
contract. I really want to talk about contract because I love talking about this shit with money.
He's the biggest
So
pocket
stop
watcher.
for
You're a
sec.
pocket watcher.
What's
It's
a,
all
po-
good.
what's a pocket watcher mean?
So exactly what it sounds
No,
like.
I mean I'm somebody that's just like like people want to know sometimes that what it feels like to get that wire, what it feels like to get that first wire. Like it's
Yeah.
because they don't get to experience that.
It was really strange for me because I never played basketball thinking like, oh, one day this is going to make me rich. Like I just love to play and I want to be as good as I can. I never like went into my head like I'm going to be in the NBA and I'm going to be making a lot of money. For some reason that didn't. So when I actually got money, because my family's used to not having any money. Like there was 8 kids growing up. My mom stayed at home. My dad worked. I think he made like $30,000 a year.
Crazy.
They got to feed 8 kids.
fucking crazy.
Somehow they made it work though. Like my mom would-
kickbacks to your dad.
What was the
Bro,
what
my
was
mom
the,
would
what
pull
was
up
the go-to dinner?
my mom would pull up to Panera and wait outside of Panera. So when they were gonna throw away all their leftover bagels, she could get the bagels and bring them home to us kids. But it was like lit. Like we were so happy about it. They never made us feel like we didn't have a lot of money. I didn't realize until I got to the NBA and I had money that, I get to go buy my mom a car. I get to pay off their debt.
You can do a lot more than that. You can do a lot more than that.
Yeah, like I got to buy my mom, dad a car. I got to pay off their debt, so they're not struggling, worrying about that, having that over their head. I feel like that was the dopest thing ever.
Was there? What
But he-
was the lowest bank balance you had? Like the biggest jump from where your bank balance was at one point, and then it jumped to, and you were like, "Holy fuck!"
Like as a family or me personally?
You personally, from
Like
your,
I never saw the first check hit. I think my financial advisor was like, "Yo, like you have some money now. If
Okay,
you want
but
to buy a car or whatever."
How much
you
was the
can."
big first wire?
I didn't even pay attention to. I didn't know. I don't know.
But you also
Bro,
something
what?
about you is that
Damn.
you don't
It's
you're
weird.
not
I'm
crazy
weird,
like
though.
these other
I'm
dudes.
weird.
You don't
I'm weird.
spend all your money and shit. Like
I'm weird. I'm not like driven by money. I don't. That's. We talk about vices.
Yeah.
We're talking about it in my last video. Like money has never been. I've never been money hungry. A lover of money. A lover of. Like I've never been that way for some reason. Like I really haven't. So like I would be just as happy living in Missouri, and having like a 4,000, 5,000 square foot home with my family around than I would be in Turks. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but it is dope. Having money is dope to be able to help people. It's dope to be able to I think the dopest thing about having money, honestly, is being able to go to dinner like we did last night and the other night and be able to
think about it
and not think about it and pay the bill, and you could take care of your friends. Y'all could have a good meal. And I feel like that's the dopest thing about having money, personally.
Yeah, 100%. That's experiences is everything.
You get
you get to go to Italy, have fun like that.
You know, and not really stress about it. I think that's dope. Like as far as like cars, not my thing. A humongous house. I actually feel like a smaller house feels a little bit better to me than a
more homey type shit
mansion. So I'm not tripping about that. It's the experiences.
I'm not getting into this, by the way, either. I want to know real quick. Tornadoes any in Missouri?
No, there is tornadoes.
Yeah,
remember
did you ever
Joplin?
experience anything? That's all I want to know.
Dude, that's a vlog you got to come do with us, bro.
What?
We went tornado
Don't say we.
chasing
Don't let him. Don't let
I
him.
went with Bob, and you go into the tornado. They have this specially made car.
I
and it's Tornado
And
Alley.
I'm not doing that. That sounds like that dude that went in that submarine that they said.
No,
and then he,
that guy was.
different.
Did you
Like
see
that.
that thing?
No,
that thing was a piece of shit. We're talking a
submarine.
real
There's no escape.
tank.
There's no escape of the submarine.
Didn't he die?
Tornadoes.
Yeah, him and his
There's an
kid.
escape. I love the chase. I'm not gonna get into this. I talk about too much, but that's it. It's not a passion of his. Then
Would you do it with us?
no.
I'm not going in the middle of a tornado.
Yeah. So
You don't like that thrill seeker shit.
I'm not jumping out of an airplane. I'm not going in a tornado. I'm not doing
The
none
team
of
would probably hate to see that, right?
Did you see?
We're not even supposed to get on jet skis.
Oh, that's like a rule.
Yeah, like we're not supposed to do. If you get hurt riding a jet ski, riding a bird scooter, snowboarding, any of that stuff, they can void your contract.
Wow.
All that money that they're guaranteed to give you, they can void it.
I remember that. I remember that stuff with Dalvin and James when they were at the Miami
That's
house.
fucking nuts.
So like dudes do it. Dudes want to live their life, so we'll go on vacation. We'll get on a jet ski or whatever. But if you do get hurt doing
You're
some of these
fucked.
things,
That's an exit
all
clause.
those. If you're owed $100 million, they could void the
That's
entire
crazy.
thing.
That's their opt out. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know if it's worth that got ski ride.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
I can't do that. Fuck that.
How much money you got?
Huh?
How much money you got?
I got some M's.
How did you make your M's?
This shit.
Really?
Yeah.
So like when y'all put out a video and it gets 500,000 views, like where do you make your YouTube?
Brand deals.
Brand deals.
Yeah. Which
Y'all gotta teach me how to
like
do
when I started with Bob what was that, 5 years ago?
I don't remember.
I was probably making like 40K.
With me?
Yeah.
How does it feel like for you guys to have money? Like what is your favorite thing?
Mine's been up and down. I mean, I've had
just being able to do dope shit and go to dinner.
I could care less about money than
and
status
not have
like
to
you.
stress about it.
I don't give a fuck about money.
You really just care about summer?
No,
That's a fucking lie. You do care about.
I don't care about money. I care about no.
You came in here and lied and said you made $1 million.
I'll get back to that in a
this week.
second. No, I don't.
Did he not just say that? Did you hear him say that? He walks into there and he goes, "I made $1 million this week," which is a complete lie. And so you definitely do care about money.
Fine, but no,
You're sleeping at my house.
But the
fool.
thing is now, even
he's
$1
worn
million
this hoodie for 5 days in a row.
The problem is I don't need to change. Like I don't need to like I work in a very interesting way. Like I'm definitely different than everybody. Like I'm crazy when it comes to whatever. But
I think in the very beginning,
I don't need shit to
when
wear.
you start to make it, it's
by the way,
way
too,
cooler. But then you kind of like mature with it, and you're like,
And the weird part is like the
materialistic
same
shit,
things
whatever.
that used to excite you, you get used to that. Now it takes more to excite you.
Yeah,
So
I don't have any satisfaction anywhere.
That's the tough thing. So like for me, when I'm done, I was telling my I think my sister this. I'm gonna take a 2-year time period where I try to live super minimally, like live in like
You have to.
not a big place, like spend a couple $1,000s a month.
2 years ain't gonna happen. You should do
Maybe
like
a
month.
year.
Do a month first.
No. I'm doing a year. I want a full reset of like, say, okay, this is a good analogy. Say you haven't a long time. And after 2 weeks or something, it's going to feel way crazier than if you were just every single day going crazy. So if you take like a year break of doing anything exciting or whatever, all of that excitement's going to come
Yo,
back.
that was the most interesting
we
analogy.
can take this out. Is
Yeah.
this because you told me you're practicing celibacy for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's a video
we
that
talk
I'm
about
putting
that?
I got
out
somebody
on
who will
Curious
shake
Mike.
that up real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay. We won't talk about it then.
No, we can't. I mean, I'm going to put that on Curious Mike that I'm starting my celibacy journey. Yeah.
And what's the goal?
My goal with the celibacy,
Like for how?
is
What term?
This is again what I was just talking about. When you have been around a lot of women, a lot of pretty girls, and you start not to be able to differentiate like this one's prettier, but this one's a little cooler, but my family likes this one, but this one,
Yeah, you can't.
whatever. So now you can't pick one that truly satisfies you. If you detox from that for a while, I feel like a girl will come around and you'll actually be able to see her for what she
100%.
is.
That's a great fucking point.
Yeah, so that's why I want to, I've never, ever since I lost my virginity, which was like college, actually, for me.
That seems kind of late for you.
Huh?
That seems kind of late for you.
Yeah, I was scared to hit some in high school.
Yeah.
So it was like, but ever since then, like, yeah, I've had my times of
That's a great fucking
going
point,
crazy.
though.
If you know what I'm saying, because you can't
100%.
look at a girl right now.
Yeah,
You're gonna
they all
compare
blend.
her-
They all just blend.
They
It
all
all
blend.
fucking
Bro,
blend.
okay,
So
you're not on his level.
I
when
hate
it
to say
comes
it. Like,
women.
I'll be honest with you.
Anybody though, like that's why I think
By the way,
like
too, I hate to say it. I ain't gonna like we do.
You do, bro.
We do okay.
I'm
We're good.
telling
I'm
you,
saying this. We're
okay.
getting older now. We've done. He can't compete with my numbers. during
no, I
my-
probably can't.
can't
Like
right
my
now.
body. What's your body count? Would you say?
He's gonna lie. This is gonna be a lie. I want a
Is
lie
it
detector
over,
right
is it
now.
over 100?
Mine is. I'm over 100.
Like 1,000 maybe plus.
Okay, so then if that's even crazy. It's all gonna blend. You're never gonna be able
Bro,
to find
I mean,
a wife.
every
and be able to be
single
fit.
night, I can't remember in the last fucking 18 years where
I
I've
will
ever
bet
really
you.
slept alone.
I'll bet you $25,000 will go to a lie detector test. It is not over 1,000.
I will do anything I'd say. I'm always saying whatever 1,000 people. I mean, that's
Even
a
if it
lot.
was
Probably like
100
300,
or
400,
200,
500.
like-
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna
every
be honest.
night.
I'm around there, and I'm not even. It's not even proud of it. It's not even cool to like say that shit.
But also, no. Talk about it's not that cool. Talk about. By the way, it just is what it is. Like I just say that. Like I don't like to be
Crazy,
alone.
dog.
I never like to be alone. So every night you get your shit done. And what I do is I'll spend my time after a certain amount, of, like 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. The only goal is to secure somebody to come over
Really?
and fucking chill with you.
Mike,
Really?
Every
So
fucking
you
night.
like when they
past-
sleep in your bed. You don't like being alone at all.
Nah, I mean,
Nah,
no.
there's
It's
been
not
like
it's
two
not
or-
about-
he's like a lover boy, too.
There's been like 2 or 3 girls in my life that I've let sleep in my bed. In my life,
Yeah,
like,
but
I
out of
don't-
respect, you let them continue to sleep in your bed. You don't ask them to leave
um,
because that's where problems. That's where problems arise.
Yeah,
gotta play
to
the
an
game,
extent,
you
but
gotta-
yeah, to answer your question, that's why like celibacy. I feel like it would be dope. Same thing as I was just talking about with the living minimally. I feel like if you detox from everything for a while, now you can see clearly and think clearly. Like I feel like, and then I think I read my Bible, bro, and in the Bible, like he talks about like you're not supposed to be sleeping around. I feel like that's just God saying like he's warning us like, yo, if you do this, it's gonna mess up your mind to where you can't even like, differentiate between what you want. That's
Yeah.
why
The
like
celibacy just not that.
that's pretty much what
So
celibacy.
does that mean, or does that mean like?
No, that means
Like you allowed to have-
stuff with another girl, but I'm not trying to beat my meat either.
Okay.
yeah.
But it's gonna be hard. I'm not saying I'm gonna be perfect at it, but my goal, like I'm gonna try to do this celibacy thing for a while.
We're good. We're rooting for you.
I might
think-
actually join-
it's-
I might join in.
Pops, please. I think it's gonna be very tough for
Yeah,
you.
but do you want a wife in the future? Like, do you want like? Because I love my thing is this.
My life. I thought I did, but my lifestyle couldn't handle it. There was a point where it could happen, but it didn't happen.
So the thing for
So I
me
was
is
like,
like
no.
I love kids, right? Like I want a family, like I want babies, but I see all these dudes that have kids with the wrong women.
Yeah.
And they have to pay them all this money throughout their life. Like that can't be me. So that means I need a wife if I want to have kids. And like I love babies, bro.
Yeah,
Isn't
100%.
Like I
isn't
love
it-
kids.
isn't
So
it-
that means I need a wife. So that means to find a wife, I feel like I need to go through this.
Now
through this
yeah.
detox.
I think so too. And isn't it crazy? I mean, it's out on the internet, but like I think Blake Griffin has to send $100K a month. Isn't that just wild?
You know what I'm saying? Like Trevor Ariza made $106 million in his career. He said the other day he's broke and it's because he's doing all this child support, whatever. I don't want to get the wrong girl pregnant, but at the same time I love kids, bro. I gotta have some little jits.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
gotta
all
be
those
the
little
right time.
MP3.
Yeah.
I'm MPJ. I need
You
that
have to have. You have to. Have a kid.
MP3.
You have to pass on the legacy. You have to.
So I need to find a girl that I'm trying to wife up, but I can't do that in my current state, bro. They all blend. Too many pretty girls, too many good personalities, you know what I'm saying? Like I won't be able to tell if that's the girl I want to spend the rest of my life with
Yeah.
right now. So
It's crazy too, the dating app thing. It's like, oh, well, you don't need a dating app because or whatever. But maybe if you had a dating app, you could actually look for those kind of
More
girls.
genuine.
More
no,
genuine.
Raya was smooth. I used to be on Raya back in the day. It actually
Yeah,
was
but
smooth.
Raya, to be on Raya, you're one of those girls. To be
You
on
think?
Raya, you're, yeah, of
What,
course.
you
Like,
were
think-
hitting Ryan in Denver?
Bro,
No, I was out here.
what do you
one
need?
year.
What do you need to be a part of Raya? You need like, but yeah, you can. There's some girls on there that probably are, but yeah, it's kind of mostly. It's
I
just
don't know, bro. I feel like,
New York's where you're gonna meet your chick. That's it. You're fine there. That's that.
but where I don't go out. I don't do nothing.
You'll meet her when you're sitting there. You'll meet her when you're sitting there with your buddy.
Yeah,
having
I
a-
think, bro. I think. I'm gonna tell you this. I think Brooklyn's gonna be the best thing that ever happened to you.
For a lot of reasons.
I think living wise. I think opportunity wise, playing basketball. like you have more power now to kind of control the game the way you want to.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. No, I'm excited.
Who are you gonna miss? Are you miss playing with Jokic the most?
Joker, Maul, AG. You know, AG's my dog. He's AG's the best dude. I'm gonna miss like him and I'm probably gonna
P.
miss,
Watt, obviously.
huh?
P. Watt,
P. Watt,
obviously.
Julian. You know, Maul, Joker. All my teammates. We got close, so I'm gonna miss them
I
all.
felt like because you guys played together for a while, and you don't really
we won
see
a
that.
chip.
But
We won a championship.
I can't believe you won a
Everybody-
championship. That's pretty sick. You have your NBA ring?
Yeah.
How much if somebody came to you for an offer would you sell it for?
I'll sell my championship ring for not even that much.
Really?
Or what? Like
Well-
it doesn't mean nothing to me.
All
Like,
right, so it would be a
truly
number.
am not.
Because you got the championship, it's
I got the championship. That's like, why do I need the ring? Like that's like trophies when you were growing up. I don't know if you played sports. You got a trophy. Like, do you? Like,
we
you,
got participation trophies.
No, I was a good athlete. I don't know about you.
You
but I
don't
was
care
just-
about those
Stop.
anymore. Like, I got a ring.
kept
Everybody,
all mine.
everybody knows I got a ring that's stamped on my. But I don't really care about the materialistic like ring of it.
Okay, this is like the most cliche question, but
If I
everybody
go
always
broke, I'm
asks,
selling that joint.
everybody always asks toughest defender, and the person I see the most. I don't think you played at the same time, but Tony Allen, I see a lot. But and Drew Holiday, I see a lot.
My toughest defender that guards me.
Yeah.
Like, who do I have a hard time with? It's like those 6'4", 6'5", like real strong, low center
Like guards.
dudes, like those guys.
Any specific guy that's just giving you trouble?
All of OKC's players, all those guards.
Yeah, well, they're physical as fuck.
It's Lou Dort, Caruso, Jalen Williams can guard. They, and I feel like out here in Brooklyn now, a lot of teams are going to be putting their best defender on me. So
Yeah.
that's the other part of it. That'll be an adjustment. But yeah, there's a lot of good defenders in the league.
and the
man.
most impressive guy you've ever seen.
In the league,
I mean, besides we'll say LeBron and Steph, you can't. Or anyone
impressive.
you were just like you didn't expect, like you're like, damn, this guy can ball, or yo, this fool's athletic.
I think probably Anthony Edwards.
I
Bro.
thought you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
He's
I remember that series in Denver, or was that last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah. He's tough.
He's
What's the routine like for what do you listen to when you go headphones in for the game when you're warming up? What's
What
your
do I
playlist?
listen to? Dirk.
Does it differentiate every game or is it the same?
Yeah, it
routine?
differentiates. But you know what's crazy? Another thing, like people are gonna think I'm capping. Another thing I'm trying to do is detox from all that crazy music. Like I feel like I'm not over here trying to like bro. I love rap music. I truly do. But like listening to certain stuff all day, every day, it really does affect your mindset and it affects your mind. You know, if you put on some chill R&B, you're in a whole different space than if you put on some Future, some
the anger
Dirk.
mode. When the anger mode kicks in,
You
it's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying? So if
That's
you're
my
doing
thing,
that
is when
all
the anger
day-
mode kicks in, it's like
yeah, you listen to music, my boy. Your
I
shit's
just
crazy.
like because I just
Nah, I love it. It's dope, but I'm just saying, like, I gotta balance it out, bro. Because
You ever go like Red Hot Chili Peppers, or is that not your? You know who they are?
nah.
no, that's definitely
That's
not
what
my
that's what
speed,
I'll
bro.
go to feel good.
that's what monitoring me by Dirk is the last one.
Monitoring Me is
That's when we were
tough.
in the studio, me and him, and that was his
Really?
last- we pulled up, and I told
So
him
y'all are like boys.
We are all
I-
boys.
when
We
I
are
pull-
all,
when
I
I-
didn't get it tatted on me, but we are all.
Do you guys
rocking.
wish you were black?
no.
Yes.
But
Why?
I just for a while I did,
But like, what's
just because the culture.
yeah?
Like the first time I saw like a Rules and maybe listen to like
do I
Wayne
wish I
when
was
I was
black?
in like
That's an
fourth
interesting
grade.
question.
because
Because you got to think about it. A lot of the time, rap music is about getting girls, getting money. So when it just
I
and
wish I was black.
athletic.
I feel like black is. Well, no, I'm gonna let y'all answer.
I wish I was black.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, like a time I don't wish I'm black is if I get like pulled over.
Yeah.
I don't think it really ever. I don't ever think it really matters. I don't think it matters what color you are.
agree?
No, that's a
Like
fact.
I'm probably a little more comfortable than like
Yeah, bro.
that's just the way it is.
100%.
I don't ever look at it as like black and white though. I don't ever feel like, you know what I mean? Like I think it's just like you're just about what you're about. And that's
Yeah,
it.
there's cool white boys too. Like y'all are some cool white boys.
He was, you know what's
Bro,
funny
I got
about-
I got white
hey,
friends. I got a bunch of
You want
black
to hear the
friends.
story when I brought him in? So first time I said I pulled up on Steiny. I said, all right, I'm going to introduce you to Lil Durk. Bring him in the studio. So I said, next day, I'm like, these guys are like, you know, they're a little different. You know, it's like a different environment.
Yeah.
You know, every studio has their own thing. He's been with 42 Dog and all those guys and whatever. So
Baby.
Dirk runs a very like tight ship and, you know, whatever. So brought him in. And I said, just don't fucking make me look like an idiot. Not that it matters. So he comes up, he pulls in, he's got two in his front 2 teeth.
Someone,
No, I saw that,
yeah,
bro.
that was fun.
That was
I
the day.
think you FaceTime you with that.
Someone fucking fucked with me on that, which was crazy.
Bro, you can't be doing that.
That was the worst
It
time
was
ever
all
to pull
family.
up.
There wasn't anybody like
They were laughing. They were cool about it.
But that's when he played monitoring me. We just
That's when I
banged
heard
that
for the
out.
first time.
Will you guys go against your morals for some views?
Never.
Because eventually you're gonna run out of ideas and you're gonna be like, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Never.
Views.
Views give you like in like that clout. It gives you like a dopamine high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes you do shit, and you don't think about like what could happen after. So sometimes there's stuff where like you're like you can't do it. But
So a lot of
there
his
are
shit
people
is
out
all
there.
fabricated. Like they all just like whatever. They like play characters or whatever. That stuff.
But bro, we have so much fun doing it. Like the thing about it is like Nelk is like, and Bob included, is one of the crews that we've been together for like 6 or 7 years now. They've been together longer, almost 10.
Yeah.
And when you have that much ego, money involved, and you can stay together, like it's pretty rare.
Yeah, it's fire.
It's
Y'all are,
rare out
and y'all
here.
are all good, down to earth dudes, man. They're all of
Yeah.
and that is rare.
And you've kicked it
Kyle's
with all
cool.
of us. Salim, you've kicked it with all of us.
Salim's
So.
cool.
Yeah. The
All
camaraderie is
right, we got any last words?
camaraderie is definitely there. 100%.
Any last words?
We're gonna be kicking it in New York this year. We got Fashion Week around the corner. But yo, can we also say that we are
Man, bro,
doing
good shit.
Curious Mike? Me and Steve will do it. Are pulling up, and we're doing a video this
Yeah, I
week.
would love.
By the way, I don't
all
mind
of
So
y'all.
go check out Curious Mike.
Pull
Now,
up.
now Mike's doing vlogs. They're fucking lit.
Yeah. Pull up.
So you're really going
Mike.
towards that celibate life now. Messaging her, right?
I know, but we gonna do the vlog. Y'all gotta pull up this week. Let's put out a dope vlog. But no, my last words, because I was on the way over here thinking about it. Remember the other last night? You weren't there. We were talking about cancel culture because homeboy Kai exposed homeboy for saying something, and then he got canceled, and then
Yeah, my buddy
now you're helping him out. What's his name?
Tav.
Fuck that.
What?
Fuck.
Okay,
Actually,
he fucked his girl. Okay, Jesus Christ,
bro,
we're Bob.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay,
No, no,
sorry.
Anyways, what
No,
I was gonna say
my bad.
was
Stop, I'm saying.
And I don't agree with what Tav said, but go ahead.
cancel culture to me is the craziest thing because people really have the nerve to look at somebody else and try to cancel them knowing that they have themselves done some things.
Yeah, but bro, they don't.
But
they're not-
like I just feel like cancel culture shouldn't even be a thing because
it isn't.
Everybody,
it isn't, bro.
no, just let him fucking finish.
I am, but it isn't.
Everybody makes mistakes, and you're right. Everyone's fucked up in the
and
past.
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying like, yeah, obviously certain things aren't right, but like who are we to go and say like this person is no longer relevant, or who did on Love Island there was girls getting kicked off the show, dudes getting because of one thing they may have said in the past, but who is these people that is pointing the finger like they're perfect? That's when we talk about pet peeves, that's one of my biggest
They're
pet
people that
peeves.
don't have to show their identities, and so why listen to them if they're not willing to show
But
their
like-
identities? Then why even take it seriously? Like
Yeah, but it's just crazy social media nowadays that people really have the nerve to like how do
Expose
we
somebody.
get so negative where people get like off on like
Because, dude, unfortunately that's what gets views sometimes.
yeah.
that's disgusting.
That's just the way it is. But yo, I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah,
MPJ is seriously one of the realest dudes of all time, and we can't wait to see what you do in Brooklyn. And I'll see you at your crib all week because I know it's gonna be a fucking big old fucking
Thanks, white
big
boy.
old house.
We're gonna
All right, we good?
Put that
Thanks, white boys. I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for being such a good friend, bro. And you know what? I'll get the next bill. I think
you
I owe
won't.
the. No, I will.
Nah, I don't believe you, dog.
Yeah.
You know when you get a bill, you have to actually like
You
make
know
sure.
how hard it is to get a bill when this guy
it
makes
doesn't matter.
$30 million a year? You know, or
you
plus,
get up before he has a chance to even see it, and you go grab. it
I
and
know how to
for
pay
it.
the bill, but
And
it's
you-
just like fuck.
You don't like have to like let the bill go to him.
Yeah, no.
Which, by the way, I would have been the first man to grab that bill, but at the end of the day, I knew there was something there in that.
All right, we don't have to put this on here, but I have a would you rather for you guys.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Would you guys rather your son be gay
Okay.
or your daughter be a thought?
Gay
I'm
son.
talking about like an ultimate
Gay son.
thought.
Gay son.
Oh, my daughter. My
Gay
thought, my
son.
daughter. I mean, my daughter be a thought.
I feel like your daughter's gonna be a thought regardless. I don't know why, bro.
I mean, I don't think we're looking really to have a daughter anytime soon here, but
What would you say? You
No,
can't go thought daughter on that
I
one,
was just
bro.
wondering what y'all would say.
daughter be a thought only because it would be. I just it would
Because
be-
you're a cock weirdo, bro.
No, it would just be easier to just be like, I don't know. That's a hard one to answer. I'm gonna think about this for a second.
Yo, this is gonna be
That is,
hilarious,
huh?
bro.
I mean, take your time, but you should be answering too, Steiny. Like,
I said gay son.
okay,
He
son.
said,
So my daughter's just getting ran through. Is that what it is?
I'm talking about she's getting, bro. She's
She's oh,
she's
God.
Like
out
Mike's
here.
at your crib
Yeah,
4 days a
I would
week.
just be so. I mean, damn, and that means that all my upbringing and all my life lessons that I've taught did not apply.
out the window.
Oh, damn, that's a frustrating thing.
Yeah, man.
I'd rather just have a gay son than
All right, there you go.
Yeah, I'd rather have a gay son be like, oh, he's gay. I don't. You know what? I'm
all
not even
good.
involved. What you do whatever you want, kid.
Yeah.
Good luck. Go do your
Got
thing.
you.
Love you.
All right, there you have it. MPJ, baby. Thank you.
That's it.
All right.